All right, and Glizzy, glad to have you on my show.
What's good?
Man, grinding, man. I see you out there, man, doing your thing.
Trying to make a living, cuz.
I hear you, man. You've been making a lot of noise lately on the internet. Going viral. Several different situations, man. We'll get into a few of them.
Let's talk about it.
So, I want to say, like, the first thing that happened was King Yella was on my show, and he said that in prison, DC guys are gay. And this kind of kicked everything off. And you kind of started going off on Chicago and the whole 63rd and Dis and Duck and Yella, and you got into it with Rico Reckless. What's going on with everything?
First of all, King Yella, he said my name after the end of that statement. He said my homeboy, my partner in DC, and Glizzy gonna be mad at me. So if you feel like I'm gonna be mad at you, why would you say it? And another thing is, they didn't even ask nothing about DC. They asked him about Lil J in Chicago. He ain't had to put that question in at all. That was something he thought about, like, I'm gonna go do an interview, and this time I'm gonna just bring this up and say something about Aunt Glizzy just to get in the algorithm, and I guess just get his Instagram or his YouTube lit once I say something about it. But it's like, he say DC guys this in prison and that in prison.
And then DC niggas, they gangster homos, bro. Like, nigga, I'll kill you and f you in your ass. They gonna tell you that. That's what I said. Lil J, you might as well be a DC nigga. He might as well move to DC when he get out. That's up. The capital gay like that. My nigga Aunt Glizzy gonna be hella mad. Damn, Slim.
He only know because he been to prison. I never been to prison. I never been to jail. I don't know what happened behind the jail wall. If DC guys are gay in jail, you been there to witness it. I haven't been there to witness it. I don't even know what goes on in jail. I never been there. But it was more so he said Aunt Glizzy connected to the DC gay guys. So it's like, okay, I'm going to connect some to your name. What Chicago be on? Chicago be on Talking to Rock of Dead Homies. Who his dead homie? Duck. And that's just what happened. I just took off on him. Like, don't say my name. Like, Chicago is known for one of them gangster cities on the documentaries, and everybody's scared of them and they fear them. It's like nothing in Chicago I'm scared of. It's like Chicago and LA, that's their culture. Their culture only exists in their world. Like it doesn't matter. I'm Big C. I'm the biggest Crip out right now, and I only been cripping for 6 days. I'm 6 days cripping, and I'm the biggest Crip on the internet. There's no Crip on the internet bigger than me.
But you got into it with several different guys, even Rico Reckless.
That's because they trying to take up for their home turf. They trying to take up for Chicago and keep the image, I guess. But it's like, I ain't never say nothing to them. Rico Reckless, they all gonna use my name because my name is a hot topic. Once you say my name, you get traction on, like, your stuff start moving, your numbers, your Instagrams, your YouTube start moving, you get phone calls, you start feeling important again. They just trying to catch their moment. But Rico Reckless, first of all, before YouTube, I come from the streets. I ain't no YouTuber. I came from outside. I was outside before Instagram. Like, I ain't just get created on Instagram. It might seem like that. They try to portray an image. All right, they want to portray an image of a street guy. I'm trying to get rid of the street guy image. I don't want to be known as no street guy. I don't want to be known that I don't care about none of that at all. Real street guys leave the hood and don't want to talk about it ever again. They live on it. They cherish it. I don't want the kids to know about the street. Like, I don't care about the street. I love the suburban life better. I breathe different. I walk different. I only got to worry about these kids or worry about these guys. Rico Reckless. His last name is Reckless. He couldn't be in a business meeting. He couldn't be important. He couldn't stand for nothing just off his name. Like, he Rico Reckless. Who wants to do business or be around Rico Reckless? He's a nobody. And he talking about spitting in butts and all type of weird. First of all, Chicago got the booty munchers, the guys that they put their nose by your butt, like they smell your butt and spit in it. That's some Chicago. I never heard that nowhere in my life but Chicago. Like, I can't make this up. And then they mad that I'm dissing Chicago. Just think about this. Duck died. Butter told on the guys that killed Duck. They all became YouTubers, the guys that was left. The rappers died. And then the guy who allegedly got him killed, the guy who died, best friend went over there and offered him some cereal. J Mane went to King Von Miro and tried a peace offering behind some Fruit Loops. Duck, cause compared to a box of whoops, they overwhooped them. I'm just saying, it don't make sense. So how can they talk about me? King Von is is on FBI paperwork saying he put a hit out on such and such, and J Main took him some cereal. I don't take Chicago serious. Chicago don't stand for nothing. Chicago, if Chicago watching this, y'all tough ass, jump out them YouTube screens on the motherfucking documentaries and do something. Other than that, they be trying like cyberbully you. They gang up, they come together, and they just try to make Chicago seem so tough. It's like, bruh, I only know Chicago niggas for dying. Like, y'all the most dyingest motherfuckers I ever seen in my life. I swear to God, Chicago is known for dying. They all get on and die. We only get 6 months to enjoy them. If somebody blow up in Chicago, he got 6 months. You can set the timer. When that joke get to 180 days, it's gonna be long live him. Chicago, tell him I said it. I only liked the Chicago when they had D Rose and Michael Jordan.
You mentioned J-Man going to King Von's mural, so you don't think that was a good move?
J-Main cool, he be standing in his own lane, he don't say nothing about me. I ain't gonna disrespect J-Main on no platforms. No, that was stupid as shit. That was a slap in the face. That was disrespectful as I don't care. Right state of mind, no state of mind, bro. You took some cereal. Like, be serious. This is a dead body. Like, these souls you playing with. You got a box of cereal. You over whooping. And he know he wrong because he verbally apologized. Like, whatever I do, I ain't apologizing. I'm standing on that shit. Put that shit on my obituary. I'm not doing no verbal apology. I'm not writing no long post. Sorry, I was out my body. And oh man, I don't care about none of that shit. Tell Mama Duck I said go dig his ass up. I don't care. I really don't.
Why diss Duck though?
Why diss DC and Glizzy?
But well, I'm saying Duck didn't diss and Glizzy in DC.
And ain't this Chicago and Duck.
You say you ain't well, hold on. What happened?
I ain't diss Chicago and Duck. I said this after they diss me.
I never heard Duck diss you.
Duck can't talk.
Right. That's I was just asking you, why diss Duck? He's not here.
All right. If Chicago guys, all right, it's King Yella from Chicago, right? Duck is his close dead homie. That's his homeboy, right?
Yep.
If the DC culture guys are known for being gay, and that's what he's saying, and if the Chicago guys culture is known for getting killed, like they're known for dying and speaking on death and talking about dead homies, ain't I'm going disrespect him about what his culture do? Only Chicago talk this dead homie shit, so I gotta play the Chicago game with them. I'm talking the dead homie shit, the shit they ops talk, the shit that makes them mad. Like we playing spades. It's a card for a card. You said DC guys is gay. All right, what do they do in Chicago? They talk about the dead. Let's talk about his dead homies. Let's see what he gonna do. They ain't do nothing about it. I ain't seen nobody from Chicago say nothing about me about it. I ain't seen nobody on no flights running around here talking about they looking for Aunt Glizzy. If anybody from Chicago come to Washington, D.C., it's a suicide mission. Like, that shit don't even matter here. I don't care. I only going to Chicago, bro. I don't give a fuck about Chicago. I fuck with Lil Durk, bro, and I'm going to stand on that. I only fuck with Smirk and Duty Low. Anything other than that, Chicago, on my granny.
You mentioned that you said Chicago dudes be trying to cyberbully people. What do you mean by that?
If you do something to a Chicago person, they all just start telling their gangster stories on folk. Number when I catch you, if you come to Chicago, this, that, and third, rockin' Chicago shit. But like, I don't want to disrespect nobody. But Chicago guys outside of Chicago, they be getting their ass smoked. They be getting their ass beat up. They be getting their ass robbed. That shit only exists in Chicago. Like, that's like me. I talk a rockin' shit from my hometown. I know damn well not to go to LA and walk around and talk a whole bunch of shit. It ain't like, it don't work like that. You feel what I'm saying? I'm the biggest Crip here, cuz. Like, they got to check in with me. They come here, cuz.
Okay, now, I also seen that you and Cairo had some issues going on. Well, what happened with you and Cairo?
One band, one sound. Bandman Kevo had dissed me and said I was barred from Chicago. Once he said I was barred from Chicago, Say Cheese added me on the live with Bandman Kevo, and Cairo was on the live. So if I'm barred from Chicago, I'm about to say Chicago, all you niggas, this, that, and the third. It's like, why leave Cairo right there and spare him? Like, everybody get it. Chicago, the whole Chicago, you niggas. If I'm barred from Chicago, this nigga Cairo too, because I know him for getting his jaw broken by the fries at McDonald's. They put his shit by the drive-thru. He was the first person that got a broken smile. He supposed to when they got a Happy Meal. Look.
And you guys got into it online? You guys started going back and forth on the live?
Yeah, but he played this role like he this super duper tough villain kill. I don't know, bro. These Chicago guys are actors. They weird as shit. Like, I hate their energy. They just pit back this super just don't play with them. They just super reckless. They don't care. They just go so hard. They just so tough. And they ain't really shit. Like, they ain't nothing. If Lil Durk wasn't in Chicago, I don't even think Chicago exists right now. And they be telling me, you dick riding Lil Durk or something. That's the only thing going on right now. She keep playing video games and shit, driving Lamborghinis. He ain't even in Chicago no more. Like, I don't know. Man, I'm so over it. They don't go as hard as they think. They do in Chicago, but outside of Chicago, them documentaries. I'm trying to get me a couple of them Jones. If DC had them people that do them documentaries, I have a couple of them Jones. Bro, my Jones, man, I'm telling you, my documentaries be like that. I'd be a motherfucking assassin.
You mentioned the documentaries. I've seen you mention the documentaries a few times. What do you think about the documentaries like the King Von documentary and outside of Chicago, you got the NBA YoungBoy documentary?
How the fuck can somebody do a documentary on a person they don't know? That's all public facts they put together and try to pin it out to a they wasn't there. It is what it is. People make little blogs about me like all day. People do stuff about me on YouTube. That shit, it is what it is for you to believe and you to consume. How could they 100% be accurate? There's no way they can 100% be accurate. They wasn't there. They missing something. It sound good. It look good. I don't believe that shit. I don't really care.
What would the DC documentaries be like?
Basically, I don't know. They got little DC documentaries. I don't know. I can't speak on what DC documentaries would be like. But I know what my documentary would be like. I can't even tell you what my documentary would be like. I probably got to tell it to you from a straight jacket in Pelican Bay.
Now, growing up in DC, man, I don't really know too much about DC. I know a little bit about the hip hop scene. I've never been out there myself. Does DC get the reputation that it deserves?
In the industry? No, not at all. But that's because I feel like they steal from us. They steal our swag. All right. Say we got 500,000 people here. Other people places be having 1 million, 1.5 million people. Like it be millions of people. We got like thousands of people. So people just steal our swag and go put it on a bigger platform and act like they originated and started, but this is where it really started from. And our voice so small, we can't even speak up on it. So they leave us, they blackball the DMV because we'll take over, they let us in the industry, but it's gonna happen one day. Everything got time to it. Everybody get their time to shine, but it's because the front runners that was here in DC before me, before the pioneers before me, the front runners, the guys who had the buzzes and the fame before me back in the day, they did nothing with it. They didn't try to elevate or help nobody. They try to help themselves and they fail. They only help the DMV when they're in situations to benefit from. I help the DMV just to help the DMV. I don't benefit off this shit.
Who are some of the original guys that you're talking about?
Like a Wale, a Fat Trail, a Shy Glizzy.
So you feel like they didn't do enough to kind of put on for DC, or?
In the rap game right now, Fat Trail, Wale, and Shy Glizzy, if you compare them to any rappers, them gonna be the three brokest. They ain't did shit for theyself. Their careers ain't where they wanna be theyself.
I haven't heard much from either of them in a while, especially Wale. Wale hasn't did anything in a long time, but I mean, Wale was, he was hot as hell at one point. MMG, even before that.
I see MMG got back together. Rick Ross and Meek Mills, they back together. He left Fat Trail and Wale ass at home.
What's it gonna take to get DC, to get the respect that DC deserves?
Some of these artists reach out to these DMV artists. We got a lot of artists here that just need a bigger platform, some help, you know what I'm saying? And they can bring some money to your brand or whatever brand the record labels got. They can bring some money and they can bring something to you. They just need to push the right guys and somebody that's generally gonna mess with them. It's a lot of young guys here. I'm talking about the young guys. I can't speak for nobody else, but the young guys that's up and coming or the young guys that just been in it. They doing hundreds of thousands of views, 200,000 views. They just need enough money to be comfortable. They ain't like no. It's nothing here to be comfortable. Like we don't got no millionaire rappers, no rapper with no $1 million. They barely be making it, and they might die in a time of them trying to barely make it because they got so big, but they didn't make enough money to get themselves out the situation. So if anybody out here in the world wanted to come help them, DC can definitely got some rappers. I got 2 right now. They probably the hottest 2 right here, right now. I promise you, y'all can monetize them. Y'all can make millions of dollars. Baby J-Mo and KP Skywalker. They 2 of the biggest rappers in the DMV. They do hundreds of thousands of views. They both got 2 different styles. It's they form of rap. It's like a young nigga world.
I came across this video, and these dudes from DC, they ran into Kodak Black. And Kodak Black was like, yeah, man, I was just watching Ant Glizzy. And they started talking shit about you. To Kodak, did you see the video?
Yeah. I'm the most hated person in my city. Like, you're not gonna, you know Ant Glizzy, that nigga? Like, that's what you're gonna get every time. It ain't gonna be, it's nothing nice to say about me. They don't got nothing else to say about me, but that's just because they wear out. DC the type of place, if they can't be you, they'll talk about it. Like, they'll downplay it. I can be Michael Jordan right now scoring 40 a game. They'll find some way to talk about scoring 40 a game because they can't do it. That's just the way this is. Crabs in the barrel, cuz. That's why I got the crab outfit on. But them guys from Maryland, they ain't even from DC. They from like the suburbs for real. They ain't nobody. They homeboy is Shy. All right, they got a CEO. They CEO name is Taliban. Taliban is they big homie, them guys. That's Shy Glizzy best friend. So it's like, it relate back to Shy Glizzy. So it's designed for them to say that. But when they said DC, yeah, they from DC, and they really was, they was depressed that he said Ant Glizzy. Like, it messed up their whole appetite. Like, it ruined their face. Like, it was cool though, but they ain't nobody. I get talked about though, not touch. I ain't never met a nigga touch me. And I ain't untouchable.
So that was, okay, so those were Shy Glizzy's people, you know. So what all is going on with you and Shy Glizzy, man? I know you guys started off together and you guys had a fallout at one point.
Nothing really. I can sum it all up. You ever seen somebody leave a group and he can still do better without the group, and you mad that he can do better without the group, so you'll do anything to try to end him or blackball him or make him look so bad, but you don't really know what to say. You just need to find some hate to build around it, and he got buzz and he popular, so people gonna go with the popular opinion over the real opinion. But now it's like, Shy Glizzy, I don't think Shy Glizzy more relevant to me. To be honest, I don't even want to say that, but I don't even think Shy Glizzy got more money than me. Like, he posts pictures on Instagram when he can buy, like, every time he buy an outfit. Like, he can't post every day or just flat out. But we ain't even beefing. Like, he dealing with his karma right now. He going bald. He going bald already. Like, he going bald at 29 years old. It's not that serious. Or alopecia.
Is there any chance that you guys can fix your problem and link up again?
Of course, all 300, his label, I think he signed to 300 or something. All they gotta do is call me and tell me Shy Glizzy need a boost on his career. Just give me his marketing budget. I promise you, whatever sales y'all want it. Shy Glizzy had 3 NBA YoungBoy features that did nothing for him. Just get a feature from me and let me promote this mixtape and let us fake beef and squash or whatever you gotta do. I know a marketing plan that can get Shy Glizzy millions of dollars. All he gotta do is take his thumb out his ass because he a spoiled little bitch. He act like a bitch when she can't get a new bag or something. She don't want to cook. She don't want to wash the clothes. Just a like, I don't know. When he get his thumb out his ass, maybe he'll realize. I just hope he ain't bald head by the time he try to squash this shit. Because if he bald head and I still got my hair, this shit ain't over.
I believe at one point, Shy Glizzy and Chief Keef had some issues going on back in the day.
Yeah.
I know you've kind of touched on this before, but you know what I'm saying? Can you kind of give me your side of the story?
They got into it behind Fat Trail. Shy Glizzy career started off a Fat Trail diss song. Disrespect Attack. Fat Trail dropped the song Respect with the Tech. Shy Glizzy dropped Disrespect with the Tech. Chief Keef retweeted it and jumped in it. Because him and Fat Trail was cool. So Fat Trail linked up with Chief Keef. They became alliances. And they started shooting videos. Like, they was coming to DC, disrespecting Shy coming to DC. Like, trying to come here. But it's a story out there where they saying Blood Money or somebody with Chief Keef let off a lot of rounds at some DC guys, that is completely false. You couldn't even find a police report of that. Like, somebody from Chicago let off 60 rounds outside of DC and it ain't get reported. Like, it don't even make sense. Like, but I don't know, they came here, but let's just say we ain't seen them since. Like, it's cool. Like, first of all, Chief Keef made it. First of all, I'm a Chief Keef fan. Still to this day, Chief Keef is the blueprint to all this. He made it out the struggle. He just bought a Lamborghini. I was happy for him like I was happy for myself. I can't tell him that because I'm stuck in the metaverse of this gangster crippin' right now, okay? I'm on gangster time right now, okay? But other than that, ain't nothing.
Chief Keef went to DC and performed. You know what I'm saying? Like, did he have some problems or something when he went there?
I ain't gonna say he had no problems, cause he ain't come back. Like, problems, I ain't gonna say he had problems, but I don't know, he had a hard time. I'm just saying, like a bump in the road. Like, he had a little bump in the road, a little altercation when he was here. It's in DC history though, but he don't know that, cause he ain't from DC, but that's another thing. So when these Chicago guys talk all this gangster shit on the internet, just remember, last time you seen some Chicago guys, they was running for their damn life. And now they on the internet talking this, like, I don't understand it. But it's like, it's a part of the game. I don't even know. I don't know what really happened. Just know they ain't been back since. And the rest is history.
Has there been any other rappers that, you know, went to DC and never came back?
DC rappers that came to Cameron. I ain't seen Cameron since he got shot in the Lambo. But all he good though. I was a kid when that happened, cuz. All he gotta do is check in with Big C, Big Virtual A. All he gotta do is check in with me next time he come. He can drive. Cameron, if you see this interview, bro, you can drive your Lambo around the city with me. I'm a Cameron fan, bro. I swear. I'm trying to come on the podcast too. I'm trying to get over there. But I'm a Cameron fan. I fuck with Cameron. Like, he can come here now. Back in the day, he might have couldn't. I was a kid. It's new enforcement. It's new reinforcement around here. I'm the Big C. I'm the big homie.
That's right. Cameron did get shot in DC, man. They said it was allegedly over him playing Alpo in the movie. I don't know if that's true though, but that's what they say.
That's what I heard. But it's like, see what happened to Alpo? I got into it with Alpo's son. This shit goes deep. Like, who I didn't get into it with at this point? I got into it with Alpo's son. And I was saying, like, bro, you want to be Alpo's son? Like, oh, he keeps saying I'm Alpo's son. I keep saying to myself, like, damn, people still want to be Alpo's son? I don't even want to argue with Alpo's son. How do you want to be Alpo's son? That's what I couldn't understand, but I ain't going to speak on Alpo. He got what he deserved.
Yeah, Alpo did get killed probably like a year ago or something.
Yeah, that's that shit back in the 80s. All them old heads back in the 80s, they used to do that shit in the 80s. It's 2023. They put that shit on you broad day. Exactly what they did to him. Put that shit on him.
Let's talk about the outfit, man. You know, you got the blue rag going, the blue t-shirt. You've been trolling the Crips pretty hard for, I don't know, about a month now, man. Talk to me about that a little bit. What's going on with all that?
They said Big U worked with LAPD, so the Crips need a new CEO. I'm officially stepping in right now. I had a board meeting. I'm substitute Crip VIP member, classified number 8, Big C. Nah, I'm just saying though, Brick Baby is on no jumper with the bisexual Crip, so I'm like, bro, I could be a virtual Crip. I'm just like virtual. I only exist on the internet. I don't wear this outside the house. I got this off Amazon. And I feel stupid as shit when I wear it. I feel cool in interviews, but when the camera cut off, I be feeling stupid as shit. Like, imagine me walking around with this shit on all day. Like, are you serious? Like, I got the beard too. I got the beard too. I got the beard. It come with the outfit. Beard sold separately, bandana not included. Keep it 55th Street, Kai.
So, you know, dissing the Crips, man, going this hard, man. I'm pretty sure, you know, you're making a lot of enemies. A lot of people probably are pretty mad about this.
I don't get them. I'm gonna tell you some shit. I've been outside my whole life. I'm 30 years old. I never seen a Crip outside. All I gotta do is stay the where I've been at. I think I might never see a Crip. I don't be seeing no Crips. The Crips. I don't be seeing no people from Chicago. Them. And if they catch me in person, They gonna think it's internet. All I'm telling you is though, bro, if they do their homework, they wouldn't be looking for me. I ain't never seen a nigga looking for a bomb.
And so there's no Bloods or Crips in DC at all.
Just me, cuz.
What do they got going on in DC, gang-wise?
Ain't no gangs. You rep a gang, you probably got 6 months. You can get a RICO, you might go to jail. Ain't no gangs. You from a street, you could be from a street. Like say if you was born, say if you was born in a hospital and your mother took you home to a neighborhood, that's where you from. That's what you claim. Whenever your mother took you home from the hospital and you live in that neighborhood, that's the neighborhood you grew up in. That's where you from. It ain't really ain't no gangs. A gang, you going to jail.
So you guys rep your block, your street? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm from this block right here.
Yeah, they rep a block, but it's more so every man for himself. Them guys from the block can be beefing with each other. Like, don't nobody run a block. Ain't nobody bigger than nobody on this block. He can die today, you can die today. It's even playing field at all times. Whoever feel like they the biggest out there, his day coming. Joe, you got to do is sit there and watch him for a while. They gonna get his ass. You can't even be that big here.
What about like drug crews? Is there like drug crews in DC?
Hell nah. If you selling drugs, you ain't standing outside on the corner selling that shit. Like ain't no drugs. I ain't seen a crack. I ain't been in the hood in a long time though. I live in the suburbs. I made it out there, but I ain't seen no crackheads like dope fiends and all that. Nah, they ain't standing on the corner. They going to jail. Police ain't having that. The president live here. Ain't no dope fiends or crackheads. The dope fiends or the crackheads trying to blend in, look like regular people. The charges here different. I'm gonna give you a scenario. Say if I'm in Chicago or LA, they gonna get a bond if they go to jail. If I go to jail, say if I was jaywalking, I'm going to jail. Like, I'm going to jail. Ain't no bond, ain't no commissioner. If somebody murdered somebody and I got caught with a jaywalking or a pocket ticket, they lock me up for it, or anything I go to jail for, anything. I'm going to jail with the murderers. We're gonna be in the same jail, we're gonna be in the same room on the same bus. You don't fight your charges from the street here. If you catch a charge, you fight it from jail. If they don't let you out that first day, you go to jail and fight it from jail. Innocent or not. And it's federal. Everything is federal. Don't you know how they run around here with that weed? You get caught with a pound of weed here, you going out the feds. You going to the penitentiary.
That's what I've heard, that you guys don't have like a county jail. It's like all, like you said, it's all feds.
Yeah, everything.
Like, how does that work? Like, so you go to jail and they put you with like everybody. It's just one big mixture in there?
Yeah, one big mixture. If you see somebody on the news that's, all right, say at 4 o'clock, I kill a person, I get locked up. You go to jail for driving with your tail light out at 6. We gonna be locked up together in the jail together. Like, we going to jail together. You gonna see me, I'm gonna see you. We all going to court together. Say if you have no charges and you get locked up, you go see the judge in the morning. 9 times out of 10, she gonna let you go. If you on some type of probation in another state, or you just got recently locked up, or you out on something else, they holding you. You gotta fight it from jail.
Damn. What's it like when you run into your ops in jail?
I never been to jail, but I can tell you the stories. When you run into your ops in jail, see, I ain't 10 times out of 10, if DC versus DC, like it's DC jail, so it's gonna be guys from in here that's gonna be outside on the street. Ain't gonna be too many out of towners. So they gonna be beefing with each other. So they gonna check in. 9 times out of 10, they gonna check their scared ass. And I ain't about to sit down and make them sound sweet or nothing. If a nigga see his ops 9 times out of 10, his scared ass ain't going in there. Cause I ain't going in there. Niggas ain't going in there. It's like a little bubble in a unit. They let you on the unit and you see your ops in there. He gonna tap the bubble like, no, get me the hell out of here. And they gonna get him up out of there. He ain't going in there. They got real knives in there. Like the junks you pull out, get from the corner store, from Ocean City, from the boulevard. That stab your ass up in there. He ain't going in there. They gonna check in. That's exactly what they gonna do. But if it's some DC guys that's out the feds, that mean they not in the state, they not in the jail that's in their city. They sent out of where they going. So now they gotta team up with the other people from DC so they all together. Them the tough ones. Them the ones, they ain't going for that shit. Like DC run the jail. Like all prisons, DC run the yard. Like DC car run the jail. Like, you know that, everybody know that everywhere. The DC guy's the toughest. Yeah, I did hear the little rumor. I did hear that, but I don't be there to know that. I never seen it before with my eyes. I heard it, but I don't know. But they definitely run the jails though.
Being that this is our first time working, man, can I kind of go through your story a little bit, man? Can you tell me a little bit about yourself and what it was like for you growing up?
I'm from Southeast Washington, D.C. That's the gangsters place. It's the DMV. I'm from the DMV, but D.C. I'm from the toughest place in Washington, D.C. The toughest place, period. Like, this is the toughest of the toughest in the DMV. I'm from Southeast. I'm from the grimiest of the grimiest. I'm just like, I live the typical life that every hood guy live, like the street life, the regular street struggle. My mother ain't had nothing. My father left. My brother's in and out of jail. I got a lot of dead friends that passed away. I mastered the streets. Like, I've been in the streets my whole life. I'm 30 years old. I've been in the streets my whole life. I ain't been shot, beat up, or robbed. Not because I'm untouchable, just because I guess I know how to move and I was blessed. And like, I believe in God too though. But I got a lot of dead friends that pushed me out of the street because I felt I could do better. It's like, I seen the losses. Like, enough is enough. Like, I seen me taking more losses than I was getting wins out the street. So it's like, I got to get out the street somehow. And I figured it out. But I don't even care about the past, though. The past is the past. I can't dwell on it. That's who made me, and that's what made me who I am today. But I told you, I've been through so much, I just got all this from God. Like, this ain't nobody but God. I don't know. I can't even explain it. Like, me trying to explain it, it's crazy. I just come from the bottom, and I'm on my way to the top. That's the best way I can explain
it. You said it was like the grimiest place in Washington. What about it, growing up that made it so grimy? Like, what were some experiences and things that you've seen?
Everybody here kill. Everybody here rob. You can't trust now one person. Your own friend will kill you or rob you. It depends on what kind of day he having. It's just like the snakier the snakiest. And if they know you ain't from Southeast, like you from Maryland or Virginia, they pick on you. They do stuff because they know they grew up a little bit more aggressive than you. They don't got no, like, all right, so you might got a limit to how hard you'll go. They don't have no limit. Like, not to shoot at no kids. They don't care. They shoot at them kids over there. F them kids. Like, they got that type of mindset. So they mindset, it's a stupid mindset. Nothing in Southeast win. It ain't built to win. So when somebody do get a buzz to win in Southeast, you got to really take it because nobody here win. I'm the biggest thing in Southeast right now. I'm probably the biggest thing out of Southeast. They just ain't gonna give me my credit.
Now, you mentioned you had quite a few dead homies, man. How old do you think you were when you lost your first close friend to the streets?
I'm gonna say I was 14 and he was 16. My friend Ron, that was my first tattoo. He died in 2007. That was probably the first close friend that I ever had that died. Like, and then it's the domino effect after that. I couldn't even tell. If literally I try to name everybody, I leave dozens of people out. That's how bad it is.
Man, only 14 years old, man. How do you think that affected you growing up?
It opened my eyes to a lot of things, but that wasn't the death that woke me up, though. I was more so a child when it happened. So it's like, I didn't understand it. Like, I felt emotions from it, but I didn't understand it. As I got older and my friends started dying, that's when I understood it. Like, I'm in control of my own life now at this point. I'm 18. I can move the way I want to move. I don't got to be here. At 14 years old, I got to be in the neighborhood. I live in my mother's house in the neighborhood. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not grown. I'm not on my own. Once I got on my own and I figured it out, I had to get out. I got out at the end. But like, nah, I didn't. I felt the emotions from it. I was sore. Like, inside, like I was crying. I was depressed about it for a little bit, but I still had to go to school. I still had to keep pushing. I was a kid. I can't never say I got over it, but more deaths got me over the first one.
What was high school like for you?
I ain't go to high school. I dropped out in the 6th grade. I never been to a high school a day in my life. I dropped out like the last year of elementary. Elementary was, when I was going to school, elementary went up to 6th grade. I dropped out that year. Whatever year your mother start waking you up until you get up and go on your own, that's the year I stopped going.
How'd your family feel when they found out you were in the streets and you were dropping out of school? That's a young age.
Both of my uncles got locked up at 18. They just recently came home. One did like 31 years, one did like 33. They brothers. And My brother in and out of jail. He be in and out of jail. My mother bipolar, schizophrenic, so she be with the streets. Sometimes when she don't take her medicine, she just run the streets. I basically took care of myself. I was the big brother, so it's like nobody felt no type of way. And I was getting like a social security check, like $1,200 every 2 weeks. I could take care of myself. My mother would let me get my whole check. Like she was getting one for herself. She was getting one for me too, so she let me keep the whole check. I'm this young, making $1,200 at 14, 13 years old. You rich at them times. I swear to God, I felt like I was rich. Like nobody couldn't tell me nothing in this world. But nobody really said nothing or nothing. I always knew I was gonna be something special though. I always been popular. I always been the center of attention. I always been like the person in the room that brings the life to the party. Like I always been this type of person. I just ain't know when I was gonna get my calling. But when I was in school, I made the yearbook. My teacher told me I was the most talkative. Like she told me I was the most talkative. Now 2023, the most talkative person in the class makes the most money. And guess what my job is? To talk. All I gotta do is keep being talkative. I swear to God, she told me what I was gonna be and I just didn't listen. Nobody told me in 2023 you can monetize being the most talkative and it'll pay you more than a 9-to-5 job.
Nobody knew.
Best kept secret.
So you're dropping out of school. What are you doing with yourself every day? Are you rapping? Are you trying to do something? What's your day-to-day life like?
I'm playing football at the rec. I'm hanging with my best friend. I'm hanging with my best friend and the guys in the neighborhood, like a little bit of the older guys. I hung with the older guys. I told you I was a little bit popular. I was a little bit ahead of my time. I hung with like the older guys. They was older than me at the time. They probably like 18. I was 14, but they ain't even in school. And my best friend was in school, but he didn't go to school just as much as me. But he didn't tell me he ended up signing up for like a little program and he can go to school from 7 to 9 at night. He go there for 2 hours every night for like 6 months and they put him in his right grade and he passed and all that. So he ended up telling me he graduated high school. We've been outside every day for 4 years. I ain't never seen that man go to school. I'm talking about 8 o'clock in the morning, I'm hanging with him. He graduated one day. I thought he paid the teacher. I still to this day, he passed away though, but I want to ask him, like, how did you graduate? I don't even know how he graduated. I swear to God, it was just graduation one day and he had a thing going. I'm like, bro, you lying. I opened it, it really had his name on it. He was in some type of program, I don't know. But he had got locked up and his PO had put him in a program. He didn't tell nobody that he was in this 7 to 9 program late at night. But it got him out of school. So he graduated and I just was looking like a retard. I ain't know how to read or nothing. It wasn't like I was smart. I literally didn't know how to read. I knew I'm like virtual and physical. Like I can see it and recreate it. I can hear it and try to cope with it the best I can, but I don't know what it is. Like I didn't know the word or nothing. I got this iPhone though. I swear to God, this iPhone changed my life. I just played on the iPhone so long, like Twitter and just saying words and spell correcting it so much that the words just came natural. So now I'm just in the loop. I caught up. I'm not at the best of the best in the world, but I ain't slow at all. I can run a YouTube channel, a Fortune 500, if I said Fortune 500, a Fortune 500 business if I want to. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I ain't slow at all. Now I caught up and I know I'm caught up, but I keep my audience to think I'm still who I am, but behind the scenes, my brains and I'm above where I need to be. It's working for me though. It worked out. I'm like one of one. If I can tell anybody that's watching this interview, any kids or anything, go to school. That's why I messed up at. I just don't tell y'all, but that's why I messed up at. There's be a lot of stuff I want to know that I don't know, but it is what it is. I figure it out.
Did you ever get a regular job?
No, I never had a job a day in my life. I never even had a summer job. I never worked ever. Never. I never even cut the grass. I never nothing. I never did any of that. I told you I was getting a Social Security check since I was 8 years old, and my mother was getting a Social Security check, so she didn't need the money. Like I was literally getting the money. Like once I got like 13 and I knew how to spend money appropriately, I was getting the check myself. Like literally, she cash it and leave the money on the table. I might got $1,200 every 2 weeks. Like at 13 years old. I got more money than everybody outside. I got more money than the teacher. I don't even think I think the teacher might have been making $1,300 every month or every 2 weeks. I don't know. I had just as much as them. So it was like, it was what it was, but shit ain't do me no justice, but nah, I was good.
What'd you want to be when you grew up back then?
What I wanted to be when I grew up, a gangster, a drug dealer, a kingpin, a killer, a crash dummy, a dickhead. I had no sense. I had no guidance. I mixed all that with drugs, and I was on drugs. Like I used to pop Percocets. I used to drink lean. I used to do a lot of that. So I mixed that retardation with that, and that's like a ticking time bomb.
Now going through all this, do you ever get arrested? Do you ever catch any cases?
Yeah, I caught a couple charges, but they don't be like real charges. Like I caught a charge, but I beat it. Like I beat it like with a lawyer, but they don't be like real charges. I might have got caught at somebody else's house. Like somebody's house might have got raided. I got caught in there, just sitting in there. Like I don't get the charge once you go to court and it play out. Like I don't get charged or anything. I never had really no charges. Nah, I don't have any charges, no serious charges or nothing. I never really got caught with anything. I did back in the day, but I didn't live there. That's somebody else, and I just the wrong spot, wrong time. But I never been to jail. I never got arrested. I never did like. I got sense. I just got sense. I can't. If I tell you too much, it'll be leaking my secrets. I don't even want to give people my jewels like this. Like, I'm just blessed. That's all I can say. I'm just blessed.
Now, when I was doing some research, man, I seen that you had a situation where some dudes were trying to kill you, and they came through your projects or your block or something, and I think one of your homeboys got killed.
Yeah, that was my best friend. I was with my best friend GQ one day. We was hanging in the courtyard. I can speak on it now. The guys allegedly, they locked up some guys for it, but the guys got like 65 years, 35, 45 years. The guys ended up getting locked up because they got caught on another. All right, some guys pulled up to the neighborhood and shot the neighborhood up from like a football field away. They just shot at the crowd. They did it in another neighborhood and they killed a little girl. They killed my best friend in one neighborhood and when they did it in another neighborhood and killed a 10-year-old little girl. And the FBI got involved because a 10-year-old little girl got killed and they ran both of the cases together. So, yeah, we was just hanging in the courtyard one day and some guys pull up and let off some machine guns. Probably 4 guys let off some machine guns and after they let off the machine guns, nobody got hit. It was like 70 people outside. Nobody got hit. The last person come past the trash can was my best friend. He got shot one time. Out of 70 shots, he got shot one time in his abdomen. And he was telling me he was gonna die. Like, he's sitting right there holding me. He's like, I'm gonna die. Like, he knew he was gonna die, and he told me. I just ain't believe it. But the only reason I ain't believe it because I got a brother that got shot 32 times the same way. I held him. He was bleeding from everywhere you can bleed from. He ain't even talking. He like damn near pronounced dead on the scene. He survived, and my friend got shot one time in the abdomen, bleeding from the mouth, and he didn't survive. So me seeing my brother get shot 32 times, I know he can make it. So all he got to do is get to an ambulance, but he didn't make it. That was my breaking point because the 2 people I love the most in the world, me being in the streets, I had to hold them at their wildest moment. They told me they was gonna die, and one of them really died on me. It ain't even about me being scared, nothing. It's just I got a soul, bro. And like my soul talking to me, and like, damn, like I don't go that hard. If this how gangster this street shit get, I went out. Like I ain't here for that. Like, damn, like I never got nothing sweet in the street. I get what come with the streets. I take what come with it, but the same way I can receive it, we didn't gave it out. So you feel what I'm saying? Like it's like a gift and a curse. Like, yeah, that shit put me in depression and all that, but I can't really speak, but it is what it is. It's in the streets. That should be double-sided, man. It is what it is, and I just take my L's. I told you I'm blessed. That's all I can tell you is I'm blessed. My answer to every question that you ask me involving the streets, I can't even tell you no story to it. All I can just tell you is I'm blessed because I damn sure would not be here today if I did it all on my own. It got to be the strength of a higher power somewhere.
Okay, and I guess there was some text message or something that said they were going to kill you.
Yeah, but I told you they had put the cases together like a double murder, and the FBI got involved. So when the FBI had some suspects, and when they apprehended them, they took their phones. They went in their phones, and in their phones was this ain't accurately what it said, but this is like close to it. Go get the guns from under the couch in Stacy house. That nigga Ant outside, we seen his Instagram. It's time we gotta go kill Ant right now. Like, we gotta go get him right now. It's time to go right now.
So they seen you on live or something like that?
I'm in the neighborhood. I'm the biggest guy in the neighborhood. I be in the neighborhood every day, all day. Like, this is where I'm gonna be at. The whole world know I'm gonna be out here from 8 to 8. This is where I'm at.
Yeah. Damn. And you said that right there kind of was the situation that made you move away from the streets?
Yeah, I was done. It wasn't even the shooting. I can deal with the shootings. I'm used to that. Like, I'm immune to that. Like, the shootings don't mean that. It's not the shootings. It's I be losing people close to me, and it's not me. Like, not saying I wish death on me, but it's like I die, but I don't physically die. It's like they physically die. I mentally die when they die. Like, it be like, I can't really explain it. I go into a dark place, and like my soul just lock up, bro. It's like, first of all, I can't think. I can't even walk straight. Like, I just lost this is my right hand man. This is my friend, my only friend. I'm gonna call him about everything. He know everything. I know everything. Like, we borrow the same shirts. Like, everything in my life, every accomplishment we accomplished, we gotta call each other and tell each other. Like, we damn near 1 and 2. The world know this though. So it's like, to see some shit like that, it'd be disrespectful for me to go outside and go back and live the same life the next day. That means I don't cherish my friend. I cherish my friend. I'm about to be a millionaire. I want to make hundreds of thousands of dollars. I drive the car I want to drive. I got the chain I want. Once I get to millions of dollars, my goal is to take care of his kids. And then I got to do the rest of the job, you know what I'm saying, to finish it on the back end. But I can't let him down. Me letting him down, I go sit in the jail cell for 30 years for some get back. I still lose. I can go get me a bankroll and give me some paper and let the paper do the talking. I ain't even got, money can do anything in this world. And I don't want to say too much, but it's not nothing. Money can fix all problems.
Well, switching to some current events that's been going on in hip hop, man. What do you think about the whole Keef D situation?
He should have shut the up. He was trying to get fame. He thought that shit was old. And they got him, but like, I don't even want to say that. I'm a comedian too, so let me crack a little joke. Keef D get 10 years, he gonna die in jail, so his ass better get out on this one. I'm telling you, he couldn't get found guilty on nothing. If he get found guilty on perjury, his ass gonna be, that's a life sentence. He like 65. Like, he talked so much, Tupac probably told him shut the fuck up. Like, Tupac probably was telling him, man, shut the fuck up. Nah, for real. I know Puffy around here scared of shit though. Like, I've been seeing all the little Puffy scared allegations and all that. Leave Diddy alone, man. That shit too old, man. Leave Diddy alone. Uncle Love. I ain't trying to go to none of his parties or nothing, but leave Uncle Love alone.
Oh yeah, 50 Cent posted about it, said that he learned that Brother Love got Tupac lined up or something like that.
I don't know. I don't put it. All I'm telling you is, if he can do that to Pac, I know what the hell he can do to Aunt Glizzy. That might be the one person that, you know what I'm saying? So let me leave that one alone. I don't know nothing. What's up, Uncle Love? I don't know nothing. I'm cool. My motherfucking business.
Some DMs leaked of Chrisean Rock from a couple years ago attempting to backdoor Blueface. Did you see those?
Yeah. It was like, at first, I was a big Chrisean fan until like the last 3 weeks. I feel like she entered her buzz. It's like, I don't know. The baby at meet and greet. I don't know. I don't even want to speak on her. I'm done with her though. Like, that shit over with. Like, it was cool while it lasted. Like, she had her run. She becoming irritating. I don't even like her. Like, I don't find her cute, attractive, or nothing. I just like her style, that she's just a ratchet ghetto bitch. But now she's starting to be like a ratchet ghetto stupid bitch. I hate the stupid part of her. Like, she's just like, stay away. Cuh, I'm Big C, cuh. Schoolyard, cuh. Now, matter of fact, I take that back, Chrisean. Bring your dirty ass on over here to Barber House and kick it with me, the real Big C, cuh. We can go up on Blueface. I'm older than Blueface. They say I look like Blueface. He look like me. On my mom, on Schoolyard. Blueface wouldn't say shit to me. And Whack 100, they wouldn't come nowhere near here, girl. Matter of fact, I take that back, Chrisean. Bring your stupid ass over and come act stupid over here with me. I just don't like her because she been acting stupid. That shit blowing me. Like, she keep crying and bitching and shit. Like, stop bitching. Stop being so emotional. Chill the fuck out. You from Baltimore, stupid. You letting the Schoolyard Crip do you like that, cuz? I take that back.
What do you mean she be acting stupid? Like, what are some examples that you're talking about?
Blueface say something, she gotta reply to everything. She just gotta reply to everything. She go live having the baby on live. She took the baby when she out with the baby and the dog and got the baby hit. That's all stupid shit. Like, only reason they know this because you out being stupid. Like, stop the stupid shit. Like, nothing to do with her ass. It's all mom shit that I don't like toward. Like, the mom life shit she doing. Like, if you don't know the baby life, figure it out. But figure it out on camera. As she figured it out on camera, it's making her look wilder and wilder. And it's not that I don't feel like she don't know what she doing, but it's like, bitch, you acting stupid. Like, just put the camera down. Like, just put the camera down, take care of the baby, and be on camera when you're supposed to be on camera. That's what I'm saying. Like, not her. Like, I like her ways. Like, when I call her stupid, like, I'm done with her. That's because she just keep acting blunt. Like, she don't even need Blueface anymore. She don't need him at all. She can go live her life and be super duper lit. All she got to do is chill out. She over whooping. That's all.
Blueface is waiting for the DNA test because that guy came out and claimed he was the dad.
I interviewed that guy.
You interviewed him.
Yeah,
you know him?
I interviewed him. I tapped in with him. Matter of fact, I'm gonna drop that interview. I just be holding stuff. I interviewed that guy after that situation. I just was waiting. I just forgot about it. Like, he from Baltimore.
Oh, okay. What'd he say in the interview?
Well, that's like leaking the interview, but he damn sure said it's his baby.
You can't be mad at me for trying.
Nah, I ain't mad at you. That was a good try. That was a nice try. But he said it was his baby though, but we didn't get into it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna drop it after this drop.
Okay. All right, damn, that's crazy. Okay. Staying on kind of like the females in the game, man. Jada Pinkett Smith has been going crazy with her interviews about Tupac with all types of accusations. And she been getting a lot of backlash for it.
That bitch disrespectful. Like, I don't give a f if her and Will ain't together. I'm starting to think she dated Tupac. I swear to God, she been in the blog for the last 3 months about her and Pac. Like, her and Pac was like recently, like last week. Like, you would think her and Pac just got caught out at Benihana's last week. Pac been dead 25 years. Why the f is you leaking all these ancient ass secrets after you and Will break up? Will just slapped that nigga for you, and now you run around this motherfucker talking about you got Tupac ashes. I hate these bitches. Like, Jada Pinkett and Remy Ma is the reason I hate all bitches right now. Cause I thought you bitches was the one. Like, niggas want, who the f don't, who the f? I knew not to trust that bitch though. You seen what the f she did to Luther?
To who?
You ain't see what she did to Luther?
Nah.
Oh
what's
yeah.
that?
You ain't seen Set It Off.
Oh, I seen Set It Off.
Don't trust that bitch.
It's been a while.
Y'all seen what they did to Luther? I need this money, Ebony.
So you think at this point she's just making stuff up just to go viral and get some clout?
Of course.
Which is kind of crazy because she's so rich and famous.
We never seen Jada Pinkett really talk. So now that she out and talking, we see the mental health she going through. She depressed. She off a little bit. She retarded. Like, she slow a little bit. Like, she doing the rock and slow shit retarded. Like, it's just a cry for help for real. There's no when Kanye was on that crazy tour. Jada Pinkett on one of them jumps right now. She's just a female and we ain't really used to seeing her talk. So it's like, we don't know if she f***ed up or not because we don't know the original her. We know her from movies and shit. We don't, if we can compare her to her old self and old interviews, this ain't her. First of all, the bitch don't even like Will Smith. I don't know Jada Pinkett. I don't know her. She don't even like Will Smith. If you with Will, you wouldn't even do that. Like, some of that shit you ain't even saying. It is what it is. It's player, keep it moving and all that. Like, hell nah. Like, Jada Pinkett wrong as shit. And she don't got no long hair or nothing. She doing that shit with a turtle head. Like, she walking around this motherfucker like a tortoise doing that shit. Like, I can see if she was like a sex symbol badge on Holly Berry can do that shit. Like, some Holly Berry, this Jada Pinkett. She don't sit the f down. Then she keep talking about Tupac. That's why I got this shit on. I look like Pac right now. Yeah, my thuggy Chrisean. Nah, for real though. She crazy as shit. Tupac about to come back from the dead and tell her like chill the f out though. That's another thing. Like, Tupac would tell Keef D shut the f up, and he to tell if Tupac can tell two people, if he could talk to any two people in this world, it'd be Jada Pinkett and Keef D, and he'd tell them both just shut the f up. That's it. Just shut the f up. They keeping Pac alive though, right? Pac is lit in 2023, ain't he?
Man, he doesn't really ever like go away.
Yeah, never. It's always something new. They found this killer and his wife all in the same month.
Crazy, man. Yeah, he finds a way to stay in the headlines.
I'm starting to think Jada Pinkett be flying over. They say Pac's still in Cuba. I'm starting to think Jada Pinkett might fly over on her buddy pass and be getting or something. Because there's no way 25 years later you still around here reminiscing about some shit happening in the back of the Boom Boom room when you was 17.
Well, Jay-Z went viral. On a hypothetical situation, he wouldn't loan his cousin $4,800 to start a business. And everybody was kind of mad, saying that, oh, he's a billionaire.
First of all, I'm gonna spare Hove. I'm not gonna disrespect Hove at all in no way, cause Hove paint like it's just certain niggas I don't play with. Like, and Hove a good nigga. I f with Hove, and Hove don't. I can't put him in this trolling shit or nothing. So I'm just gonna keep my opinion to myself. I'm not gonna have no words on that. But if I do, I'm gonna give you just one little fast answer. He wrong as shit. He supposed to kick that 45 times. Nobody can give a f. He don't. First of all, show me an account I can take 4,500 out of, and you know that it's gone, and I won't say nothing. He wouldn't even know 45. I promise you, if I go in Jay-Z bank account and take 4,500, he wouldn't know. Like, he wouldn't know at all. If I steal 4,500 every day from Jay-Z, he wouldn't know. How would he know? You ever seen that TikTok? He wouldn't know. How would he know? He's gonna know. He's not gonna know.
They'll never know. They'll never know.
Yeah, you never know. I don't think he with his cousin anyway. His aunt did something to him. Jay-Z, his cousin aunt might have whooped him back in the day or something. Something happened, cause like, if I'm Jay-Z money, man, my cousin called me for 4,500 every month. But I ain't speaking bad on Jay-Z. Jay-Z do what the f he want to do with his money. He damn sure get Aunt Glizzy knocked off with that shit, so I'm damn sure gonna keep it respectful.
All right, Aunt Glizzy, man, dope interview.
I appreciate you, Big C, cuz. If anybody looking for me, The Real Barberson on Instagram, and y'all can catch me on Barberson TV. I'm the biggest Crip you ever seen.
That's it. What all are you working on before we get out of here?
I got a mixtape I just dropped on all platforms called Uncle Buckets. I just dropped a 10-song mixtape. I got new interviews coming out on all type of platforms. I just seen Vlad TV under my Say Cheese post, so I'm about to go write Vlad. I'm trying to tap in with him. I don't know, I'm just trying to get the academics, Vlad. I made it to you. You was on, I got a wish list, I swear. It's Vlad, you, and academics. I swear, I don't like no jumper. I ain't dealing with them. But yeah, I had a wish list. I got one down, I got 2 more to go. After that, I'm cool. Other than that, I'm just here to put my city on for real. Like, people don't really know what DC is. I'm here. Like, I'm here. This for my city. Like, we here. F Chicago, LA. It's whatever.
Well, you're definitely doing your thing, man. It's working for you. So, well, you know what I'm saying? I'll be looking forward to see what you got coming up.
All right. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you. What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon. So hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.